Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload twice a week. I'm so excited because I can see the light. Like, winter is going to be over soon and spring is going to be here before we know it. A little bit warmer today. What is it? It's 55, which is a really nice break from 17. So I'm loving that today we are doing our kitchen clean and decorate for spring. If you missed part one of this, that's where we went ahead and did like a really deep clean of the kitchen. I'll have it linked down below. We did dishwasher, oven, fridge, like the appliances, and really got in there, took everything apart and deep cleaned it for real. So now today we're into my favorite part, which is organizing and decorating. Two of my favorite things, so I'm really excited because I cut out the time to focus on organizing the kitchen, like cleaning out all the drawers, like vacuuming out crumbs. I got a couple of new things for the kitchen that we needed, as well as I'm pulling out some of my old spring decor, as well as some new items that I got. Before we get into that, I'm gonna show you my new favorite coffee recipe because I really need some coffee. I always have this feeling around, 2:30, around 2:30 where I'm just like, all right, it's time for my afternoon coffee. I have 2 coffees a day, sometimes 3 if I'm getting crazy, but I love a good afternoon coffee. I'm excited to see how this little coffee station comes out because I always love decorating this area. I need to wipe everything down too. Alright, this recipe is so easy. So I brewed my Americano. I have 4 ounces of 2% milk. You can use heavy cream, you can use half and half, whatever you like. And then I'm doing 3 scoops of Armra. I'm only doing 3 because I already had one today, so I try to have 4 scoops a day. And I love this Armra colostrum. I've been using it since September. Like that. A little bit of vanilla. A little bit of maple syrup. You can use whatever sweetener you like, or honey. So I don't use any sugar in my coffee, so there's that. Then of course we need some cinnamon, my favorite. Look at this massive thing of cinnamon we went through. So I need to do my spice drawer today. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this all up, make it nice and frothy. Pour this over our ice. And take a couple sips so I have room for my cold foam. So good. I could drink black iced Americanos all day, but I love this foam topper, like a cold foam. You guys have to try this. It is so good. I love an iced coffee, obviously. I think we all do. But when there's added health benefits to it, it makes it even better. I'm so excited to be working with Armra today. I've been using them since September, but just recently I started increasing my scoops. So you can start at 1 scoop and go all the way up to 4 scoops. Don't know what Armra is? It's colostrum that you can use for your entire family. It's immune revival, immune barrier support. This one is unflavored, which is great because you can just really mix it into anything. I can even put a scoop into my dog's food. It's literally made for everybody, but obviously the unflavored goes with any type of flavor that you're trying to make. So for example, this one, I just went ahead and used that maple syrup and cinnamon, but you can add it to any cold liquid. I'm gonna show you the ones that I wouldn't say my kids are obsessed with, but all of us are obsessed with. This one is Vine Watermelon. It is so refreshing. One of the things that I love about it is that sometimes when I'm done eating like a snack or something salty, I want something sweet. So I get my something sweet from this, but I'm also getting the added health benefits. Armra is different than any other colostrum out there because of their cold chain biopotent pasteurization. This is Armra's low heat process that preserves nutrients in their most potent form. Armra is also backed by clinical research and founded by a physician. You guys have to try Armra. It's honestly a no-brainer. It's so simple to add into your routines. Like I said, even your dogs can have it. My kids love it. I use the whole packet of the Vine Watermelon for myself, and then for them, they just use a half a packet. They love it and ask for it, so I know that you guys will love it. It's such a simple way to support your immune system and your gut health, and of course, all the other things like your skin and hair health. And I have noticed so many little baby hairs growing in, which is great since I decided to go darker this winter and then bleach my hair again. I need all the help I can get with my hair, so I feel like it's really helped with my hair tremendously because we struggled there for a little bit. So be sure to click the link down below in my description box to purchase Armra Colostrum and use my code Tiffani at checkout to get 15% off of your first order. So good. You know, I love a good clean product that just makes life better for the whole family. I fully support Armra. It's honestly the best. And my girlfriend who does my hair, she was telling me, she's like, my hair is growing so much lately. I'm like, what are you doing differently? She's like, oh, I've been using that Armra Colostrum, and we just, you know, chatted about it, but it's just funny. I'm sure she's recommending it to all of her hair clients as well. Now that we have our fuel, I drank all the cold foam off the top. It's so good. I'm telling you guys, when you try it, again, my my girlfriend, I text her the recipe right away since I knew she uses Armra, and she texted me and was like, I love it, Sarah. It's good, right? Now that we have our fuel, I was gonna say we can start decorating, but that's not true. We have to go ahead and get to organizing first. I'm trying to figure out where to start. I think I'm just gonna take it one side and just go over. The one thing that I really wish that I had was new cups, new plates, and new bowls. I've been searching, but I've been like doing it last minute, wanting to get it for today. So I was looking at like Target, Walmart. I didn't really have anything. I want something unique, like something with like painted flowers. Can't find that anywhere. Just like new cups, like a different style. I'm over the ones that I have, and plus they're really chipped. So if you have a good recommendation, be sure to send me a message on Instagram at t.beaston. But let's get over to this first portion, which is kind of our like get ready station for the kids in the morning, as well as our junk drawer. Alright, so change of plans. I am just showing you the new decor I got first, and I'm trying to put it as an Instagram reel, so Chris is recording with me with my phone and with the camera, so that's why I have some awkward faces going on, but what else is new? But I wanted to just show a couple of new things that I got first before I lost lighting, and I really love these because they're not actual candy peeps, so you're not going to get ants, they're not going to get all hard and, you know, crumbs in here and everything. And then I also loved that this vase from Michael's was already like the perfect size to put stuff in, because I always struggle with that. I did order a new like nesting set of vases from Amazon that were a little bit cheaper, so I'm gonna try those out and let you know how that works out. But I love that this all is just like a no-brainer. Like you can literally just use my links, click, and get the exact same items and know that they're gonna fit in here. And I also love that it came with the tulip. So I wanted to show you that, as well as the new wreath I got. And then we are headed into some extreme organization, decluttering, and a little bit of decorating mixed in as well. All right, so here's that Amazon wreath that I was talking about. When I first got it, I was like, wow, this is way smaller than I thought. But once you fluff it out, it's amazing quality. And my favorite thing about it is the colors, and it was really affordable compared to most wreaths. They can really get up there in price. Here I was struggling with which tray to use, so I ultimately wound up switching it, but I don't know. I like the decor, it's cute, but I'm not sure. I feel like it needs something else. What do you think? All right, let's get into some decluttering and organizing. This is like an extension of the junk drawer, but more like, you know, tools and batteries and that type of thing, and a million cords that we actually don't need. My husband really likes to keep a couple drawers full of random cords that he'll never look at, so I asked him if he wanted to add those cords to that drawer, and he said no, you can just get rid of them. So that was a nice surprise. So we're decluttering this and organizing. I have this cute little bag for the cards because we do like to pull out the cards and play in the kitchen with the kids, so I am going to go ahead and keep them there even though it's kind of random. And then here's the before of the junk drawer. There's lots of decluttering going on. This drawer, of course, is a junk drawer, so of course it's going to look like this over time, but the kids are out in and out of here like all day long, so I feel like it's not bad. It just needs to be reorganized and decluttered. Okay, this is our little get ready station for the morning, at least the top shelf is. So realistically, the girls took a bunch of the hair tinsel out, and there's just clearly needs to be reorganized and decluttered. I threw away all that hair tinsel because it was just a knotted mess and ordered them a new kit because they do really love it. But first thing I have to do is take everything out and clean all the toothpaste off of everything. This is real life with 4 kids, and this is what works for our family. So I'm gonna say don't judge us, but you can, it's fine. I like to be realistic. I feel like I have a good in between of like aesthetic stuff as well as, just real life things that make sense for our family. And the drawer is honestly, it works out amazing when it's all cleaned and decluttered and organized, but it does need some care in between. That being said, this whole little get ready station in the kitchen has helped us on school mornings before sports and everything else. So I do highly recommend it if you have the space. If not, you can just, I've seen little rolling carts of like get ready stuff for the morning to make life easier on us moms for like doing hair, toothbrushes. I even have nail clippers and Q-tips in here because I never know when my kid's nail is gonna suddenly like be super long. I swear their nails grow so fast. So this is our little station. So this is directly under that drawer. I don't even know what to tell you this is. Just a bunch of random crap. So we're decluttering it and making it make sense again. That's why these like resets and spring clean with me's are essential. They're really important to declutter, organize, and make things make sense again. So first of all, I have to take everything out because like I said, it's just so random. Rylan still remembers when all of her dog food and everything used to be under here, so she really guards this cabinet, but it's all in the dog room now. So first I'm just going through, I got rid of a lot of towels. These towels I usually just use to lay out and put my produce on when I'm drying them, when I'm fruit prepping for the week, so they're just random mismatched towels from over the seasons, and that's fine with me. And as a former neonatal intensive care unit nurse, I have dechokers here as well as a fire blanket. These are both great things to have on hand. Not to like worry anybody or anything like that, but if there's a problem that could possibly arise, I've already thought about it 10 times over with different scenarios and solutions. So I always make sure, the kids know. We had a little meeting last night to show them where all this stuff was again. If we ever need to scream, get the fire blanket, get the dechoker. God willing, we never have to do that, but if we do, they know where it's at, and I know that I spent $20 on the fire blankets, and I have them. I have one in the garage, I have one in the kitchen. one in the laundry room upstairs that's like between two of the bedrooms, and one in one of our linen closets upstairs that's between the other two bedrooms in the house. And then this I'm just showing you, this is already organized, so I'm just closing it up. I recently organized that. And then here, just tidying up in here. That's nice and tidy. Here is like where we keep like coffee supplies and frothers, and I also have my little candle lighter here for birthdays. So just reorganizing this. This was really not too bad. What's crazy is that if you take like a couple minutes to just randomly organize something, you don't have to cut out a whole day to do your whole kitchen. I know a lot of you work full-time out of the home, and that's hard. And working full-time in the home is also hard. Or being a stay-at-home mom is also hard to find time. We're not sitting here eating bonbons, as Chris and I always say. We're like, it's not like I'm sitting here eating bonbons. I don't know, that's our saying. Anyway, so if you don't have time to carve out an entire day, just do a drawer, a cabinet at a time. And you'll see that once you start, it's actually really hard to stop, because it feels so good to get rid of things and just to have your home be tidy, because it then in turn makes your routines easier and just life easier in general. So I know this looks insane. You're like, who needs this many utensils? And the reason why I keep all of these is because I do have the space for it. If not, I would just condense them down, but I genuinely do use all of these at some point, whether it's grilling or making cakes or whatever. I do use all of these utensils at some point or the other during the year. So just cleaning all that out, I did get rid of like 15 things, so I will say that. Moving on, and you can see it's getting like really dark out and it's late and I'm tired. I just got the kids to bed and now I'm moving on to the rest of the house. So that's how it goes when you work from home and you have kids, you mom and you work. So that's why a lot of my videos take me a couple of days to film, because being a mom comes first, of course. But this you're going to be surprised about because it's so not like me. I'm actually really proud of myself. I did not go ahead and relabel all the spices. I got new labels because some of the spice labels were just, you couldn't even read what it said anymore, whether it be from like oils or, things dripping onto them. So I got a couple of replacement labels and they have black writing mixed with my gold writing that I already had. So eventually I am going to replace all the labels, but today I'm just picking out for, I guess now that I'm 36, I finally realize how important sleep is, and we're approaching, it's getting really late right now. So I'm like, you know what, I will save the labels, do the ones that are completely coming off right now, refill the spices. I also got rid of a ton of spices that were expired. I was kind of shocked how many were expired, but it freed up a lot of room, and I won't order that many spices at once ever again. But anyway, I prioritized sleep over making all of my spice labels match. Sleep is literally like one of the keys to all of our health. It's very, very important. I wish I could go back and tell young me that, but it's okay. Now I know. Spices are done and looking amazing. Moving up to this area right above the spices, not bad at all. I was able to downsize a few things in here, which was nice. And then you see all these spices, they were all in here as well. And they're more like my recipe random spices that we don't use all the time, that I don't have containers for. So I just go ahead and keep them up here, as well as refills for the ones that I do have containers for. I'm so excited that we finally got new salt and pepper shakers. I was on the electric salt and pepper shakers for a long time, a couple of years now, and finally I'm just so over them because if they fall over, the spices start going everywhere, or they get clogged, and I need something a little like less maintenance. So we're going with the good old-fashioned salt and pepper grinders. I do like the grinders over just like the regular ones. The pots and pans were already nice and tidy because Caraway comes with the organizers, which is honestly amazing. I mean, they are great pots and pans. They're very expensive, so I would hope that they come with all this nice stuff. But they do. It's like great quality pots and pans. I cannot complain. So just vacuum some crumbs out of there. And now this is kind of where I keep my measuring cups, my rolling pins, measuring spoons, as well as our cutting board. So everything just needs to be cleaned and reorganized. So this is another realistic cabinet. It's just random stuff. Like we all have like random stuff, right? So I have different choppers in here, as well as like the little juice bottles that I use when I juice, make my like immunity shots, my rice cooker. So we're just tidying this up and putting some things back together to save us some space. That chocolate melter that I use randomly for different parties, not even like I use it that often, but we do use it. This cabinet was also not bad, but I wanted to make my life a little bit easier, so I found these really great containers at Target for our rice and quinoa since we use them constantly. I wanted to take them out of the bags and just put them into nice glass jars that are easy to put a cup into. And then I did do like a little sticker on the inside that, reminded how much liquid to use with how much of the rice or quinoa, as well as the expiration date. Just a little overview of the baking cabinet. Everything is great. I just need to redo some labels on here, so that'll probably be in one of my get it all done videos. But my kids decided to relabel the chocolate chips, as you can see here. So I built this little acrylic shelf for our supplement cabinet. We don't have a medicine cabinet, we have a supplement cabinet and a couple of medications if we need them. I really like the Highlands brand for the kids, as well as the Genexa brand, in case of emergency. And I just go ahead and take everything out of here and tidy it up. But I did put together this really cute acrylic stand, and you could absolutely shop it with my link, but it did need like screws and stuff, and I filmed putting it together, and somehow it didn't record, and it made me sad because I really spent so much time and I was really proud of my screwdriver work. But whatever, God knows, God saw it. That's what I always think. Whenever I feel, this is like a tip for everybody, and it's so random and off subject, but whenever I feel like I'm working so hard or I'm trying so hard at something and no one really sees it or feels it the way that I do, I'm like, God knows, God sees me, and it just makes me feel better. So this is the acrylic stand that I was talking about. I just feel like the way that this all came out, I'm so happy with, because it just streamlines, again, routines, or if you want to grab electrolytes, they're right there in your face, the kids' vitamins, the different supplements. Also, a lot of stuff was expired in here, which is good because that means we're not even using it, and it doesn't need to like keep up, take up space. There was a time when I was like, I do take a lot of supplements based off my blood work, but it's probably like 5 or 6 pills in the morning and like 4 pills at night. At one point I was taking like 1,000,000 pills. I'm sure you guys remember that, of like all different supplements, and it was just too much to keep up with. So I'm really happy with my current supplement routine. I'll talk about it once I get my follow-up blood work, because then I'll know if it really worked. And that is, I think I have it scheduled for June. So before we go to the Bay for the summer, I wanted to get the blood work done. So stay tuned to see if these supplements work, but really happy with how that came out. Now I'm delirious. It's basically midnight right now. You can see my face. I'm like, where am I? But I'm just refilling the coffee, cleaning this up over here, and just putting out a couple really cute pieces for Easter. Nothing crazy. I feel like I thought I had more spring and Easter stuff than I actually do. So there may be some new stuff coming, but I'm not like going out looking for Easter decor per se. Like, I just feel like my style changed a lot. This cute little glass that I have the sugar in, I've had that for 100 years now. It's like a Target dollar spot find that I love. I think it was Target dollar spot. I don't know. It could be Amazon. I really don't know. And then I'm also putting up this like really affordable paper towel holder because we have it at the Bay, and I just feel like it saves so much counter space. So just adding that here. But a lot of the decor that I have are like gold bunnies, and like as you can see in my video, there's obviously gold in the kitchen and gold things that I like, but it's just not really my style anymore. Like I don't really know of any place where I want to put gold stuff. So I'll probably go ahead and give it to my sister, but I might need a couple of new Easter spring pieces for like the living room and the entryway table and maybe the dining room. I think these are from Michael's last year, Celebrated. That's Michael's, right? They are the cutest little things ever. As I get older, I'm like realizing why like my grandma had so many cute little figurines and my mom, because now I'm like obsessed with them. But anyway, redoing this spot over here. I love the orange picture. I'll take it back out for summer, but right now we're going to put it in the basement. I'll also probably wind up putting this in the girls' bathroom, but I do really want some new cute like floral spring hand towels, I think. But here is our daytime overview to show you what everything looks like when it's actually not midnight. I love the morning sunlight that we get. It's like my favorite thing ever. But I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. I will try to link as many of these items down below, as well as my last spring cleaning video. And be sure to subscribe because we have a lot more rooms to deep clean, declutter, and organize.
Broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul. I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life. You'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation.